actually to wait for justice, because we know already the justice here in the Philippines take time. And also, the problem here is that if they were shot in the community, most often the perpetrators are also in the community, and most often they will be harassed. There are stories that those who pursue justice were killed. In fact, how many wives were there? One wife who is known to file a case was killed again. And so that makes the children orphaned now. Before, this wife was fighting for justice for his husband. And he's attending to his family as well as fighting for and attending the case. But he died. In the same state that his husband died.
So a lot of the victims, they don't really want
among our cases,
justice.
if there will be about 50 cases, maybe 2 or 3. Not very low. It's not that it's not because we do not have the right documentation or right papers or evidences. We do not have lawyers. It's because of this fear for their lives, a real fear for their lives. Especially if the media exposes to the public that this one is the wife of this person who is seeking justice.
The Medical Action Group, where does it get its funding from now? How does it?
From different organizations, but mostly from abroad and from religious groups and international organizations that is into human rights and democracy.
I was reading the EU gave some funding for the UPR. European.
No. It's not the same, but UPR is for a big human rights organization, but if it is justice, then there's some other organizations. Church people also, or church group outside, are giving for psychosocial.
And has there been any change in the funding? Has there been any change with how much funding is available for your kind of work? Like for human rights, is there more funding available now? With
not many, but if there are fundings in human rights, actually a lot small. Small and lot. We have 10, but small. And but the only for services and sometimes for documentation, things like that.
I think that's all my questions. I was wondering what you think the main human rights organizations are that I should try and talk to. What are the main organizations I should try and talk to, do you think, that work on
here?
In Manila.
Human rights organization, which means government or not?
Oh, no, like local NGO.
The Philippine Human Rights Advocates. Para. We also talk to Attorney Rommel, RP, or HRC, Ateneo Human Rights, Center Law. Did you have a case with them? CLRD, okay, children, or Children's Legal Resource and Development. For women, Katwak, or
yes.
Not so much with Karapatan, but with NACTIL, or National. NACTIL is National Organization. This is the organization of Killings, National Alliance for Killings, I think. NACTIL. NAKPHIL.
The National Alliance of Killings.
National Alliance for Killings in the Philippines. Nakpil.
And Karapatan, you don't work with them
Not
much?
so much with Karapatan.
Yeah. Because they have... Do they work with Justicia?
Again?
I think Karapatan works with Justicia. Justicia, the victim organization? No, you don't?
No.
No. Yeah.
Actually, that's very difficult to organize, although we know victims.
Yeah.
Because it's very sensitive.
Yeah.
And most of the victims not want to be organized.
Yeah.
And also become sensitive because some victims are being recruited by the
groups that do the...
different groups, like even police.
Oh. Yeah.
So we do not know, we do not like.
Yeah.
It's too sensitive.
Yeah. I think...
But victims of JK you can find.
Yeah.
But they're not organized.
Yeah.
There is one organization I know, but it might be difficult to approach them because they're very friendly to the police.
Oh, okay. So it would be dangerous to approach them
To talk to them.
Oh.
I do not advise you to talk to them.
What's it called so I can avoid them?
I forgot.
Yeah.
But there is also another victim I know. Wow, which means widows of... Alam mo yung pangalan ng WOW? Widows of... ano? W-O-W.
Okay, I can look them up.
I will look for its name.
Wow ang ano? Widows.
Widows and orphans of... I think that's it.
War on drugs, no?
Maybe. Widows and orphans of war on drugs. Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's all my questions.
Huh?
I think that's all my questions.
That's your questions?
Yes. Was there anything else anything else you'd like to discuss? Or
No, but it would be interesting to see impunity and how many years have been fighting for it.
Yeah.
I think, maybe some failures in impunity are people never learn. They never understand sometimes also the meaning of impunity.
Yeah.
And maybe it's all in the awareness or in the what they call this proper understanding of that word.
Yeah.
And also, as I said, in practice, even in practice, we are also promoting it. Meaning, they should, even though they are organizations, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Hello? Ay. Rochelle? Anong Rochelle? Rochelle kaklase? Oh, yes. Oo. May kausap ako. Pero okay lang. Shercon. 5,000 yata. Oo. Villas. February 6 to 7.
Ano pa?
6, 7, 8 pala. 8 labas. Okay, bye-bye.
Nakuha ko yung ano kasi tapos wala television din siya.
Si Amy yan.
May kailangan natin.
Mission Bishop. Is that our One question?
Yes,
No
yes.
more?
Yeah, that's all my questions. Thank you so much for your time.
Are you sure?